Hello, everybody. It's Melissa with the Crafty Cove. Come on in. Somehow, I've been charging my iPad all day, and it's at 1%. So, something must be going on with my plug. I wish I would have checked it. So, I'm going to have to look at him from the phone. But hopefully, I can get us shared out on here. Let's see. Okay, there's that. And there's Mr. Dale already. Hello, Dale. Thank you. Appreciate you. How are you? I've been missing you guys. Okay. Let me get all this stuff scooted back. I haven't been in my craft room in a week. And it looks like it. So, how have you been? You been good, Dale? Let me turn on this and get it going. My kids came over and my grandkids, and I was visiting with them. And I looked up and I was like, oh my gosh, I gotta go do my live. The last one before we leave. So, there it goes. It was enough to send out notifications. And I got my wooden cow done and sanded and cut out. So, we're gonna do him tonight because the other craft I was gonna do, I'm gonna take with us to Florida so I can craft up there. Hello, Jody. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. So let me go ahead and get some paint poured out here. I need to clean it. But you know, all this, it pops out like rubber. That's the best way, the easiest way to clean your paint. Some of it does. I think it's the acrylic that likes to stick. Okay. So, welcome in everybody. I sent out notifications. So, I'm getting this ready. Maybe the rest of the guys will get in here. And probably after the live, we will be going to bed. Because we are leaving 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. And we got a long drive, but I did get a lot done today. Every piece of laundry in the house is done, and then Steve got the rest of the yard cut, because by the time we get back, it's going to be, it'll probably be knee-high to me. So let me get some paint poured in here. Let's see, we're going to be using, I really wanted, let me see, I wanted Crazy Crow. That's alright, I'll use what I have. I don't know where everybody is tonight. Thank you so much, Jody. We're excited about going. I just don't like the drive. And hopefully leaving that early in the morning, I'm hoping to miss a lot of traffic. But by the time we get up into like, especially Georgia, oh my gosh, some people, they just, everybody's driving is different. But people drive like they're on a racetrack, and it scares me to death. And here, where we live, we have road construction everywhere, up and down our expressways. So I'm hoping there's not going to be a lot that we run into, because if there is, that's going to be a mess. It's going to be a mess. So what I have got here, I don't know where everybody, oh hey Shelly, how are you? I'm good. Is I've got a wooden cow that's been cut out. This was from our wood class. And it's going to be a Highland cow. So I cut her or him out in pine. So his body, or her body, and then of course the head. And then we've got, like, to make it stand out, of course we got the pieces like her hooves, we got her tail, that's a sign. She has horns, and of course her little nosy. I gotta show Sheila this, the nosy. So that'll go on. And then she's got, of course, you can't have the Highland cow without the hair, right? So all these parts will stand out. And I think this, I'm not for sure what that part's for. I can't remember. Once I get it going, I should hopefully can figure it out. Good. We're leaving tomorrow morning, Shelly. But I will be going on live up there. I'm going to take a craft or two. And then plus I'm going to get on, and I promised everybody I would show them the ocean and like some of the places we go to or where we're staying. Because we're staying in a place called Boardwalk on the Beach. So it's supposed to be really nice. And then they've got boat cruises and everything out there. We can go to like Seashell Island, or we can go see the dolphins. And then there's a place called something Joe's. And then there's always the pier. And I hope we're close to the place. There was an ice cream place we went to, homemade. Everything was homemade when we were there a few years ago. And they had some banana ice cream that I loved. It was out of this world. And everything was homemade. And a little old lady ran it. And then a couple of young, like, school kids. And it was really good. So hopefully we're close to that, because I told him, I said, you're going to have to bring me back there. So we're painting her black midnight. So she is going to be a black Highland cow. I started to do tan. That's what I was going to do, but I'll do it like our class done it, and then I'll do my other one that I make, probably tan or cream colored with tan hair. I like the light colored ones too, they're pretty. So, well, thank you. I hope we do. If I said my prayers, talked to the Lord, and told him to bless us, because the part I hate is the driving, like I said, and that really scares me anymore. And I think the older you get, the more scarier it is for me. Either that, or he's starting to drive crazy. So I don't know. It's probably everybody else, because you got to worry about so much when you're driving. And this is like 9.5 hours away, so. Anybody else going on vacation anytime soon? I know Linda, I seen she was going. I don't know if she was leaving tonight. It might have been, or today, because she said she wouldn't see me, so. I'm not for sure where she's going, though. I can't remember if she said. But I got to see, I was going to come on last night, but I ended up getting company. My brother and my nieces and nephew. I always forget about the new one. And then, before they came over, I went to see Miss Mary, who's on here. There she is. Thank you, Miss Mary. I got to visit and meet Miss Mary. So we were busy with visitating, and then visitating my brother and nieces. So we had a busy night last night, so I didn't get to come on. They didn't leave till close to 9 o'clock. So I thought, nah, it's going to be too late. because I thought I would get some good sleep, and I have, I only slept an hour last night. The new medicine that I'm on, the sleeping pill, I'm going to have to tell him I can't take it because it's not doing nothing for me. So I just need to get put back on what I had. At least I know that worked, and I don't know. It's just so hard to find the right kind of medications when you change up or when you're first new to them. And it's a big old mess, especially like your insurances. Well, you need to try these 3 first. So it's kind of crazy. Hi, Jennifer. My iPad died on me after I had it charging all day. I didn't check it, and I brought it back here, got on it, shared myself out, and it went dead. I was like, gosh, I wish I would have checked that. So I only have my phone, so please forgive me if I miss anybody. Okay. I'm having a hot flash. Alright. I don't know why I didn't sleep last night. It could be the, maybe the excitement of getting to go somewhere and getting to be with my husband when I don't see him very much because of work. I don't know, but I hope I got to be able to sleep tonight. I'm praying, because if not, I probably won't get any sleep till we get to where we're going, because I cannot sleep when he's driving. I try, but I'm too nervous, I think. So there is the black all around, Miss Cow. Well, hello, Mike. Hello, Denise. How you guys doing? I am getting hoarse. I can't tell you why. The only thing I know is the thing on my throat, so I'm sorry. I hope you guys can hear and understand me. Shelly, thank you for sprinkling, guys. We're going to leave probably 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning. So, because we're not counting the stops we have to make, but with me and, like my fibro and my back being sore because I got the degenerative discs and all that nasty stuff. And I got shots. And I know I've told you guys before, when I get shots, it gives me like a boost of energy because it numbs everything. So since we are leaving, I've been packing. I've done every piece of laundry in the house, put them up. I've been doing, got all the dishes washed so nothing's in the sink, trash gathered, all that stuff. And I end up doing too much. So I end up being sore, so I can't sit. I was thinking about taking my heating pad, but of course I can't use it in the car. Oh, I hope you guys, you too, going home. Like I said, hopefully you'll come down more sooner than later. And next time, we'll have to work around and make sure we're both going to be in the same town at the same time. Because we need to go do some shopping at the Dollar Tree. We got the Dollar Tree, of course, Michael's, Hobby Lobby. You probably know that. Hi, Bestie. How are you? That's okay. You don't have to be sorry. I ended up having my kids and grandkids visit, and hubby said he didn't get a text, so I didn't know they were coming by, but she said she sent it twice, but she don't think it's sent, so it was a surprise. A surprise. We got to see them before we left. A little bit more paint. Yeah, that would be fun. We'll buy the store out. I don't know where everybody on Facebook is anymore. I'm telling you, everybody must be at YouTube or have things going, because it's like I don't see like hardly anybody I used to. Good, Mike. What have you been up to today? Y'all, I'm painting a Highland cow. I have cut this and sanded it. It was from our woodworking class, and I hope she's gonna be a cutie. Bestie. And we got the little nostrils inside the nose. I told everybody I have to hold it up. And it doesn't matter if it's wonky or not. Everybody's different, you know what I mean? And sometimes the more wonkier, the more cuter. I think I'm gonna, when I do my other one, it's gonna be like a cream and tan color. I'm doing it, I did, Shelly, did you? I'm doing it in black because this is what our wood class done it in, and so I thought I'll do a black one, but I don't know what color. She's gonna have to have maybe a dark brown hair, but I thought a tan and cream would be really cute. Oh, Mike, my kids are doing awesome. Unless they're still here, my daughter, my second oldest daughter, and I had 4 grandkids, and her husband left, or just now leaving. So we got to see them. I actually seen all my kids today, and all my grandkids, so yay. Everybody came, and then I seen my brother and nieces last night. My nephew didn't come, he stayed home. Of course, they're getting big. They're in freshmen now, so I can't believe that makes me feel so old. Shelly, I done everything I wasn't supposed to do after having shots. I'm trying to think. Laundry, dishes, packed. Watched a couple of shows, but like I said, I always get that burst of energy after I have my shots, and that hubby, he kind of got sore at me. He's like, no, don't be doing it, I'll get it. And I'm like, I'm not gonna leave you everything to do. You gotta finish mowing. And so I done stuff and lifted stuff I probably shouldn't have, but I'm sure I'll feel it along the way. That's why I said something about taking my heating pad, but of course it don't work in the car because I don't have electric plug-ins in the car. And he got me a nice one this last couple of Christmases. It's big, like a pillow, and it goes up to like heating set 6, and you know, automatic kickoff, so you don't have to worry about it. But it's one that covers like your whole back, and it feels nice when you're on it. And then of course we got like the not the Sleep Number beds, but the Tempur-Pedic, but we have the beds that are adjustable. So we have massage and stuff on our beds, and we can sleep in several different positions. And one of my positions that's the best is it cradles me like a baby, and it feels so good. The sell of the century. Right, Sheila, I think that's hurting us. Well, I know it is me, but I can't, sometimes I don't even think about it. you know, when you're a mom and all that stuff, or, you know, a housewife, whatever it be, there's just things you always do or have to do. You know, you're never unbusy. And sometimes it's just, I don't even think about it. I just get up and do. But the main thing I got to quit doing is lifting. Because I put all my candles and stuff I'm making, I put them in a big box and then put them up, got them out of the kitchen, because I'll make some more when I get back. And I got like the big ones, and then I also got like the tall skinny ones, and beautiful patterns are going to be on them. So I was like, I'm just going to put all this stuff up, don't want it out. So I got all that done, and I lifted everything and put it into the kitchen. And I was going to take it out, but he caught me. He's like, leave it alone. I got it. So I got busted. I am having a hot flash. And it's going to be like cool here. We could set a record. Of course, it's going to be nice the week we're gone. Hey, Tammy. Hi, hon. How are you? Sorry, I'm hoarse, guys. I don't know why. Besides the thing on my throat. It's annoying. And it happens in the evening all the time. Of course, everything gets worse when the sun goes down. I remember how bad, like, his mom and my mom got. It's called sundowners, and it was awful to see them go through that when they were sick. And his mom, of course, had cancer. I think she had pancreatic, maybe? I can't remember. But it was a surprise, because I remember being at the doctor's office when we found out. And that was the time when all the questions were asked. And I remember her saying, how much time do I have? And she's had it for so long and not knowing, you know, because her health was fine. And if she wouldn't have fell and had been into the hospital for breaking her hip, they wouldn't have found it. So we would have been wondering what happened. And I remember, I couldn't imagine, like with my parents, you know, when you're asked that question, what, I mean, it's just like, I had no words. Tears, but no words. Yeah. Cancer, I wish they would get on with finding what's going on, getting cures for all that stuff. They've come a long way, but they need to come all the way, because it's just a nasty, nasty thing. I hear my husband talking, but I don't know who he's talking to. Shelly, we are going to be gone for 8 or 9 days. Yeah, I used to watch that, Mike. He needs to bring our drinks in here. I need a drink. I need a drink. She paints. Let's see. My picture. Pretty picture. Really wish I would have went tan on this. Excuse me. Okay, I guess we can put shades on her, him, whatever. Okay, this one's her tail. Lay it right up there. All her little pieces and parts. Look at her wig, y'all. She's gonna be so cute. Let's see different size brush. That's just too big. Is anybody else going to be going on a vacation or before summer ends? Or we haven't been on like a vacation for like 3 or 4 years, which was probably, well, we did go for like a 4-day to Biloxi, but that was because I had free stay and we had free things, so that's why we went. It was too good to pass up, so it was like a 4-day weekend type of deal. But we haven't been on a big vacation. I hope so. Great minds, wooden, cloth. I never did. Here, did you get the package I sent? Not the one where you had before that I gave you. The one that you were getting for being the monthly winner. That's in a big package. Well, that's good, Shelley. It's always good to exercise. Okay. Trying to put her nostrils on there so I can see them. I used to watch that too, Mike. Inspector Gadget. I could get a ring and put through her nose. Nah. Nah, we won't do that. So, Bestie made a cow stump doll. Is that going for somebody, Sheila? Oh, hang on, guys. I think one of my grandkids is calling. Sorry, hang on. Steve? 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 Hang on, guys. Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. They were hollering goodbye. They just went out the door, so I'm sorry. You just made her? Did you answer about, did you get your package yet? It'd be in a really colorful bag, like a, you know, like a cute bag we send for gifts and stuff. Okay, you need to scooch over there. I'm glad I got cardboard down. Okay, should I just go ahead and make everything black? It's her tail. Well, I'm glad you were feeling at least well enough to go on for a live so I could see you. But yeah, I'll be coming on while we're up there. I'll take you guys in the water with me so you can watch out for sharks. No, I always get freaked out because in the summer Shark Week comes on. History or geography, whatever that channel is. So, and there's been real shark bites. They had it on the news, like up in New York and places like that. And a guy in Florida they showed last night on World News, he caught a shark, wasn't trying to, but he caught a shark, and he was holding the tip of his nose up, and I think it swung its tail at the guy helping him behind him, and he lost the head, it dropped, and the shark flipped around and bit him in the leg. And I'm like, we're in Florida, dude. Like I told you when we went last time, that lady was catching baby great whites. And I told Steve, Mama, Daddy is out there somewhere. I said, I'm not going back in that water. I said, I'll get in there where the kids do. And at the beginning, hi, baby. And it scares me. I probably shouldn't watch it, but if it happens, it can happen anywhere. I know they normally, the certain water temperatures is what brings them in or don't bring them in. And then, of course, the time of the day. You go out there in late afternoon and evening. The one time that me and Steve did, I went in because we seen a fin that was feet behind him. But I could have swore it was a shark fin because dolphins do not swim like this. They're like this. And I hollered at him. I was like, get out. But the shark was like, what I called a shark was going this way, and he was coming this way. So that scared the living life out of me. But I guess when I went on a cruise with my mother-in-law, we went to Bahamas. We went to Jamaica, Mexico, Cancun, places like that. And the water was so clear there. I took a friend's daughter out on a jet ski with me. And I have I was so scared to get into the water. She's coming with us, Shelly. Yeah, our baby's coming. I was so scared to get in the water because you could see right through it. And I seen fishies, big fishies, didn't see any sharks or anything like that. But I'm like, if I can see what's swimming around me like that, because their water was clear as drinking water. It was a turquoisey blue. It was beautiful. And I mean beautiful. But I was too scared to swim in the water. So I didn't do it. Okay. Tail, nose, head, body. What color are we going to do? The horns, the hooves. And this will stand even without the extra, making the pop, the extra pieces. She already stands. Okay. The hooves can be black or brown, right? Don't know what to do them. Should I do them? How did we do them in here? Let me see. Now, a lot of them took, after painting it, and put antique wax or stain. I don't want to do that because that's going to be too much work. So I think I'm going to do the hair, like the brown with white in it, and tan. I should have done the nose a white or a gray. And the inside's black, but I want to change it, but I guess I won't. Okay, this is going to be brown. The horns, get over there, and the hooves we will go black. Steve must be still outside talking to him or doing something else. He hasn't came in yet. Okay. This is going to be a cutie, I hope. Not yet, Shelly. I believe he's still outside with my grandkids and kid. One of my kiddos, girls. Ooh. Either that or he could be getting the seats and stuff down in the back of the truck or the SUV and getting that ready, because I'll be up front with him. In the very back we'll have our suitcases and stuff, and then he's gonna put the second row seating down. That way the kitty, I'll let her out of her little bubble, and which is her carrier. I like you too, Mike. And she'll be able to roam in the back, because we'll put little things that cover the back of our seats so she can't get through, because I told him the only way we let her out is if you make it to where she can't get up here and get under your feet or something, because she's quick. But I'm not going to keep her locked up for 10 hours. There's no way. Luna May, don't you get into anything, girl. You want the stool? Have it. She wants my stool. Well, hello, Ada. How are you? Okay, let's finish these. I think I'm gonna put her on a stand where I can put like grass or something where it looks like a little, thank you Ida for sprinkling, a little meadow or something, and stand her on like a platform. All those pieces dry. Wow, we do her hair and her horns. And I don't know how to draw a cow face. I haven't drawn a cow face in forever. Oh, that's right. So maybe that's what it's for. I told you I'd remember. Okay, so we'll paint this a brownish color, so that'll go with her hair. I got it now, I got it. Really like that golden brown. I really do, I think. We'll use a little mixture. Let me stick that in there. I don't know what, that was nice. I'll put it right in my black. CBS. Thank you, Shelley. Here he comes. I hear him coming in now. I really love the golden brown. That's pretty. I do like that. Here he comes, y'all. Where you been?
I'm sorry. I'm going by for like 15 minutes.
Why?
I'm talking. Drink time, guys. Sorry I'm late.
Thank you.
They're free tonight. On me. You're welcome.
What are you gonna do? Huh? It's in the garage. Is it sitting on that table? Oh, baby. Steve, get her. I just knocked her off the stool. I kicked her off the stool. See if she's okay.
You okay? Come on.
Hey, sorry, baby. Kicked her right off the stool. Oh, that makes my heart hurt when I do that. You know, if you accidentally get them. Okay. Now what I wanted to do was paint this part white and black in there. And this like a tan color. But we're just going to have to do it the other way. Okay. Come on. Don't you dare. Okie dokie. Come on, let me have my brushes. Alright. So, dark brown. I think we're going to do a little bit of both to bust up all the darkness. And this. Do this, the light brown bank. Gosh, I really wish I would have painted that white. That drives me nuts. Oh well. Yeah, I like this golden brown color. And this is an apple barrel paint that I'm using. They've got such pretty colors with apple barrel. As much as I love my chalk paint, but I mean, I like paint. Period. It's just I don't like acrylic because it's so you can't get it out of your clothes. At least I have not yet. But of course, it's not like I went in there and washed it right away. Okay, shut my door. Now it's going to get hot in here. You know what I need? A little cowbell. That would be really cute. Wish I had a little cowbell. Off of there. What have you been hiding out, Miss Ida? Good night, Mike. Sleep well. I hope I can sleep well tonight, too. Because I didn't, but an hour last night. Could not go to sleep. Okay. That's a beautiful golden brown. I love it. So, let's do, I wonder what mixing we're gonna do. Yeah, not too much. Been here at home? Yeah, sounds like me. I'm always at home, but finally get to go somewhere. Stay, my picture on. I need my picture. These two look good together. You see the hair will be darker in places, and it's going to have the gold brown going through it too, so it's not all one note. Did Sheila answer you, Shelley? I don't know if she's still on here or if she laid down or in the shower, or she may be right on. Now, when I was talking to Sheila today, I will always watch her replays if I don't see her live. And those of you that caught her, did you see the tree she made out of paper bags and stuff in a cone? That is the same exact craft I was gonna do coming on. And then I thought, no, I'll take it and do it in Florida. But she done the exact same one. I couldn't believe it. Then tonight, because she comes on before I do. Tonight, she was doing a cow doll. And I thought, I'm doing a cow. What's going on? I guess it's just those great minds think alike thing, you know? Just, that was really weird. I mean, and our trees were exactly the same. We must have been looking at the same pictures, because that was just too funny. But everybody's is different. I'm gonna probably still make one because they're beautiful, and that was something different I was gonna do. Okay, that looks okie dokie. Light. I really want to paint these white. I wonder if it would work. Okay. Let's scoot these over here. Okay. Sit up a little bit because I short. Hi, Sherry. I am. Thanks. Tell me, Sheila. Honey, if she didn't answer you, or if she definitely didn't answer me, she may be showering, she may have fell asleep. So I don't know. Usually when she goes on, come on, she's been going on at 6, but sometimes it's different. But it's usually 6. Steve, what was that? You all right? Stay up there. Okay, now let's see if we can. We are doing, Sherry, a wooden Highland cow. We done this in class, so I thought it was adorable. I got it all finished today. And yes, I'm doing this white like I was supposed to do it. And I just got going with everything black. But that's alright. We're going to cover it up. Because the horns are going to be white too. Because we have to have something pop, you know. And the inside of her little nosy nostrils will be black. Some good paint and covering up black, I'm telling you. You can't reply to anybody? That sounds nice, Sherry. I'm doing good. Just tired. Only got an hour of sleep last night. I could not go to sleep. Shelly, did you see Sheila's comment? Because she's telling you right now. Probably around 4 or 5. Probably get up at 4 and leave around 5. About 9.5 hours. Or, well, 9 hours, maybe 9.5 or more, 10 if we, depending upon how many times we stop. Because with what I have, that's what I was telling them. I have to stop. I can't sit. I have to move. I can't do it. But I'm enjoying my time crafting now. Hey, Michelle. Yes, I am, except for my brush and my sandals. I is. Even Steve is. He done good. Okay, this is gonna be her horns, and they go up this way. So. And I'm taking a craft or two up there with me. But I know Florida's got to have some dollar store, Dollar Trees. I'm trying to think. I'm thinking they do because, yeah, they do because Steve found one a few years when we went, as long as they're still open. Of course, if I see him or we stop somewhere along the way that has him, he'll stop if I want him to. But I'm the kind of person, I want to get there, but I want to get there safely. That's why I like to leave. That's when we used to go with our kids. We went every year. We took them to Florida all the time. And we would drive at close to night. We'd leave in the evening. That way they would sleep. And there's not a lot of traffic like there is like in Georgia and places like that on the way up there. And hopefully there's not going to be a lot of road construction like there is here. Our expressway almost all the way down to this road construction. It's getting annoying. I had to go out in it when I went to the doctor the other day, and it's all along right where I have to be. And then they're wanting to do other projects and like fill holes or repave and stuff like that. And I'm like, y'all just work in a space and get it done, and let's have a little room. Because it's not Steve that I don't trust, it's the other people. Everybody is, yeah, Sherry, he's driving unless I start out, but he likes to drive. He don't like to be a passenger, but I told him I don't either. I trust my own driving, but I don't want to be driving like in places like like if we were going that way, St. Louis, Georgia, parts of Florida. They drive like it's a racetrack, and it scares me to death. Don't like it one bit. And I told him this time, if he scares me, I will get out of the car. I will stand on the side of the road and get out of the car. That's how bad it scares me. Okay. There. I just got to draw her little nostrils back. Let's do this real quick. White. Hair is done. So let's kind of trying to, not that big. That's why I need my little brush. Put little highlights, because you know how their hair is different colors. Get back on there, would you? I love all the different colors and the tans and browns. Here's the color I want, the white. There we go. That's the color. Okay. And I'm putting the white highlights kind of in it. Wow, the paint is still a little wet because I don't want it real white. I just kind of want little highlights through it because their hair is, well, you know, their hair is a bunch of different colors. Depending upon cow-cow, what kind of cow-cow you get, what color cow-cow. Sheila, we will probably go, I think we go out through Kentucky, all that way. I'm pretty sure. It's just, oh, they go up, not down. I'm glad I looked at that. I'm so glad I looked at the nostrils, because I would have put them upside down. It's going to go up like this. Okay, let me draw my nostrils on, y'all. So it's kind of like a... Bless you. Sorry guys, if I look, I don't know what I'm doing. So their nostrils are kind of big fat commas with a, you know, a bigger end at the bottom. Pretty sure we're going through Kentucky and that way. I'm pretty sure. I think that's the way we go. Oh, that was one of my good ones. Oh, my lantern. I need to get some better. There we go. Give me this little brush right here, please. Please give me the little brush. Okay. Anybody live in Panama, Florida? We're heading your way. I always get unlucky and live where no other crafters live. I am the one that always has to travel to see anybody, unless I get lucky, like I did when Mary came to visit, because her sister lives right around the corner from us. Oh yeah, Sherry, I already told everybody I was going to go live. I'm going to take a craft too, so a craft or two, because, I mean, it's my week to craft too, so if we're not out those nights, when we're in, I won't be live, or when we get in, if it's not too late. I think Florida is on Eastern time, so they're probably an hour ahead. I forgot to ask Steve that, but I'll let you guys know. I'll put it up, and I'll probably, you never know, I may get on and just talk to you guys while I'm in the car to see how you're doing. Michelle, we were going to be gone for 8 or 9 days. I don't like that. So, yeah, let's get her put together. It's kind of, since we're both going, it's kind of like a honeymoon we really didn't get to have, you know, because we had like a day and a half, 2 days, and we went to Kentucky and stayed in a cabin for a night, and then had to come back because he had to go back to work. Gosh dang, I was lucky he got off to get married. How many nights did you book your room there? 8. We should be back the 31st or maybe the 1st. So it would be 23 to 4 to 5 to 6 to 7 to 8 to 9, 30, 31. So yeah, around 8 or 9 days. This one is a hotel this time. It's called Boardwalk on the Beach. And they got all, I mean, I want to take the pontoon. I want to go see the dolphins in Shell Island. And then there's a place there. It's called Something Joe's. And they have, like, probably a bar, dancing, restaurant. And they've got things to do inside this Joe's place. And I think they've got, like, one of the swim up bars and stuff like we had when we went to Biloxi. Of course, I don't drink. I can get like a couple of drinks, like maybe an amaretto sour. I like the pina coladas too. Or like a watermelon fruity drink. I would do that. But yeah, we went through, did we do booking.com this time? I think so. That printer is making me mad. And I get good deals, especially because we use a lot of them places when we travel. So, and I mean, you can't beat, I mean, we got all that week and 2 or 3 days for under $1,000. And it's a boardwalk on the beach, so you should see the pictures. It's beautiful. There's like where we're staying, and you walk out the pool, and then there is like a wooden bridge type thing that you walk down, and there's the beach. So we always stay with a view, you know, or we always stay somewhere that's right on the beach. Because that way we can just go out our door and go swim or to the beach or whatever. Okay, now, everything's done but her eyes. We're going to get her put together, and she is so stinking cute. I'm loving her. She's so stinking. So, let's use some wood glue. It dripped. I'm going to try to use the hot glue too. Good golly. And as I've taken my medicine today, what's that, sweetie? You're going to check what out? You going to come to the hotel with us? You come for a visitation. We can go swimming. But, so I mean, I'm looking forward to it. It's the main thing is I always feel bad when I can't take my kids or grandkids, because last time we took Kai, and then, you know, I was just telling my girls when they were here that when we get back, they need to come spend the night with us, because it's like literally their turn. And we haven't been anywhere with the girls, and then my one daughter, so I'd like to go. We'd like to go to Universal with them. I've never been to Disney World either, so he has. Oh, you mean where? Yeah, it's called Boardwalk on the Beach, I believe, Michelle. I believe. Now, she does stand up. And I am going to put her, I think, on a plank with, like, grass or something around it. Because I wanted it to look like she's standing, like, in a meadow. You know what I mean. I think that'd be cute. Plus, now I will probably, and you know, everything I make is for sale if anybody gets interested. I wanted to distress those. I'll distress those hooves. I'll get them distressed. But I'm going to make another one that's a, like a tan, white, cream color. Because these are just, they're adorable. All I need is a little cowbell like she did. I wish I had one. I've got a rusty bell, but I literally want a cowbell. And when you do, like, when we have the pieces to put a top, oh yeah, Sherry? Yeah, we talked about it. We've had one before, and they're so hard to keep clean when you don't have like an in-ground pool or a big pool that you can take care of real well. They're very hard to keep clean. But we used to have one when we lived in Evansville, and her hair is going up here some, so we can see her eyes. But you know, you don't really see a lot of their eyes because their hair's so long. But I'm going to put her eyes here where her hair is parted and going up and down, so you can just see her eyes through there. That will be good. And this has turned out adorable. I am in love with her. But like I said, I have the patterns for this. I can cut them. I can cut them out if anybody would want one like this and paint it themselves. So, anything that I do in Wood Group, I have available to me, or anything I do myself, I've got patterns for that I can cut out. So, still, I'm trying to get a store up. Facebook. Sheila, are you still here? Yes, they are, Sherry. Because the in-ground pools, of course, they've got all the things, you know, when they've got the bigger filters. I left her sign out in my garage. Anyway, she's going to have a sign about this big. And it'll be right down here on her belly and close to her thigh. And it says, "Moo Y'all." So it's gonna be cute. So let me get her little head here on first. And I've got mine going the opposite way as other people's. She does stand. Okay. This is how the nose goes. So, yeah. I was getting it wrong at first, too, but I keep forgetting we're backwards. And sometimes that's just... She is going along. We got a pet-friendly place. Can't wait to say who, the kitty? Who can't you wait to see? Me, my kitty? I'm trying to think. Okay. Let's put this. I don't need it up that high. I'm glad I just thought about that. I hate when I get the glue outside of where it needs to be. That drives me absolutely nuts. The hot glue isn't bad because I can pick that off. It's easy to get off. But the wood glue, I use Gorilla wood glue, and I have to sand it off. Okay, come stay on so I can see what I'm doing. There. Now, what is not right? Of course, the glue. Oh well. Please stay on there. That darn hot glue always flubs me up. But that's alright. I'm gonna get me this time because you're gonna go on there. I've got to go in there. Okay. You're not getting me this time, glue. I got you. Okay. Now, we're going to put her horns. We're going to put them underneath the ears, I think. Alright, let's see how we're going to do her horns, y'all. I hope I'm not keeping you guys. I know I'm a little late, but I don't mind. Oh, her. Okay. Hey, Dawn. How are you, sweetie? How are you? Oh, I want it up here. I want it. Thank you. So, her horns go this way. So, we'll probably put them... Could put them on the back of her hair, actually. Since we got some up there. Because I don't want them. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. Heck yeah, that's going to work out perfectly. Because that's nice and flat right there. And then we can go up there. Thank you for working out. Appreciate it. Whatever. Oh, come on. Hey, my Dawn. Hey, my Sherry. Thank you, Dawn. It says everything happens for a reason. At least that's what the good Lord says. One door closes, another one opens. He's got our back and all that good stuff. And I've already said many prayers to him because, like I said, I get worried and scared when we're on the road. So I already told him to give us safe travels there, back, and family safe and safe travels for them. Because I don't know if I'm like that because my mom worried a lot, or it's just because I'm a mama and I have kids, and you know, guys love their kids. They worry too, but they don't worry like mama bears. I'm telling you, I'd go to battle for my kids. You know, if I found out they were being hurt or whatever, you don't mess with mama's kids because I will get you. You know, I will get somebody. Those we're going to have to hold these on because the glue is wet. I don't think I put glue on the bottom of the one. Oh, come on. That's the only thing bad about using the wood glue. You really have to hold it for a few. So, nobody's close to Panama, Florida, huh? Oh, yeah? We thought, we're going to the Gulf side, but not down in the Panhandle. I'm just glad we didn't decide to go to the Atlantic side this year, like Daytona, and then decide to go to Universal in Orlando this year because a hurricane. But I don't think it was really doing much to Florida. Of course, it rains every day in Florida, but they were going to get a little more rain. But hurricanes usually aren't like that on the Gulf side. They've had a few, but you don't get hurricanes like that on the Gulf side like you do in the Atlantic side, and they don't come around a lot there. Thank you. Oh, then I must have misread your question, hon. I'm sorry. I'm not good with geography, Sherry. Like I said, put me outside, spin me around, and tell me which way is east, west. No, I couldn't do it. My husband always laughs at me, like when I first started driving, when I was in high school. I got lost. I didn't know the way around downtown, how to get down there, so I got lost in our downtown. It was awful, and I was scared. And you know how sometimes you drive around bad parts of town, or parts of town you believe are bad or have heard things about. Well, that's me. I get lost in my own city. Sure. Well, that seems to be burnt right on. But I will miss you guys, but I promise I'll be doing a live. I'll be coming on. I'm going to take you on. Come on, girl. We both start at the same time. We'll meet each other there. We'd have a blast. I promise we'd have fun. Okay, now let's get her little janky head on here. I'm confusing myself, as usual. So remember, come on, will you stay on there? She will have a little sign that says "Moo You All" on her. And I'm going to put her also on a piece of wood, which I've got over here. But I'll do that off of camera. Actually, my Coke is sitting on it. So she'll be standing on here. She does stand alone though. But she'll be standing on here. And I'll put like some grass. I got that grass you roll up and you can put down. And then she will also have nails in her to make sure all her pieces and parts do not fall off. That would be awful. No, ma'am. Okay. There we go. Now, this horn is not going to stay on. Piss me off. Alright. I want to get... Come on, stay on there, would you? I'll just put it on in a minute. There's always got to be one little thing that doesn't want to work or stay on. It's got to dry for 10 hours. Let's see. Okay. See, I didn't need to put the glue out that far, so I'll have to wipe it off. I'm going to turn her head kind of like that, so she's like looking at you. Make sure I put her head down enough. Yes, thank you. Okay, now she's a cutie. Get off of there, glue. See, I'm telling you, every time I use hot glue with my wood glue, this is what I run into. It dries up on me and they don't want to stick. Every time. But when I don't use them together, of course, it works. Okay, guys, hang on. Let me see if I can get that to stick, and then I just knock that off. I will show her to you. She's a cutie. Thank you. I appreciate it. And remember, I can cut them for you if anybody's interested, or you can take her home and do her yourself. Or, of course, everything's always for sale or always in the auctions. She will be in there. And the only other thing I'm going to do is put her on a plank, this one, and then I'm going to distress her, like around her hooves. Like that. So it looks like she's been using them hooves. Okay, please stay there. Okay, guys. And then she does have a sign that's going to go right here and says, "Moo you all." I guess I left. Here it is. That I left it out in the garage. I'm going to do that. It's going to be in white and then black lettering that says "Moo you all." But that is her, y'all. Say "moo," y'all. I want to give her, I always like to name my creatures. Hey guys, I am so sorry. I got knocked off, but I think my phone is on the verge of dying as well. But I will catch you all tomorrow. I just wanted to get back on to let you know I didn't just up and leave y'all. And for you guys to have a great rest of your evening. I love you all. And I will probably get on and maybe talk to you a little bit while we're driving or something, because I'm sure I'll be bored. But I am taking crochet and my puzzle book. I love you guys, and I will talk to you all tomorrow. If anybody's interested in Cal, let me know, and I can cut you one or whatever, however you like it. So, thank you guys. You guys sleep well. Have a blessed weekend, and I'll be talking to you all soon. And remember, you all, always stay crafty. Good night, guys.